Hello everyone, my name is Chuck, and I've never done a YouTube video before, so this is my first one, so bear with me. I want to talk to you, this is in regards to the Casio workstations 3300 to WK8000. That's WK3300 to WK8000. And I just wanted to talk to you about the Ides program that came with the keyboard on a CD. I noticed on the internet no one's using it, and I don't understand why not. And I've seen a couple people using the organ that apparently like to play a nice organ sound, but they're not getting it. And I wanted to show you how to. This has a wonderful organ on it, as long as you don't use that rotary organ built in, because that thing is bad. But anyway, but you can actually get a really good clean sounding organ. I own an X66. It's got issues right now, but since I've been fooling with the keyboards, it's gotten so I just sit and fool with the keyboards and I don't go sit and play, which I miss, and I should go play it more. But anyway, I don't want to waste time. I don't know how long I can go on these. Anyway, you can see the music data management on the screen. Okay, right now that's all I have, but there's other things with the data management. You got a perimeter editor, that's where you build your organ from. And then you have a rhythm converter, which is handy because there's a lot of old rhythms you can convert into so they'll work on your keyboard. You're not stuck with just the rhythm patterns and the styles that are on this keyboard when you buy it. There's a lot out there that you can get and put on here. We can talk about that later. That's if you don't find me boring and you'd like to know more about this Ides program. Now they don't, on the newer keyboards, the 6600 up to the 7600, they don't have the perimeter editor. I'll show you. This is the perimeter editor. Let me show it to you. Okay, let's just shrink it down for now and get it out of the way. And then the rhythm converter. And not only is it a rhythm converter, but you can adjust the elements. You see where it looks all blank down here where my mouse is. You can change the elements. Look at this. It's all set up and it works just fine. See, and then the OTP editor. See, you can. It's just it's really cool. Anyway, so let's shrink this down. Well, I'm gonna close it because I'm not gonna mess with that today anyway. And this is the wave converter, and I found a pattern that works really good. I've got it set up for taking samples off of my X66, which I've done. And later I'll show you, I'll play those for you so you can hear them. But I finally found that just fooling with it a lot, a way to, so it would work. At first it was a real pain in the butt. The instructions tell you the more octaves you do, the better it's going to sound. But there's not enough memory on this keyboard to do it in that section. So anyway, we'll talk about that another time. But there's the wave converter. But the main thing is the organ. It's a wonderful organ. It's a real clean sounding. I wanted something I could use sitting here with my two keyboards. I have stacked. They're not on the screen because I don't know why. You can't see the computer if it's a big computer to monitor. You wouldn't be able to see both. Or I'd have to tilt it down and it'd look funny. I've got the camera straight onto the screen, trying to get it so it looks good. Anyway, I just wanted to show you this, and I wonder why no one's using it. Let me move it over. I like everything. Well, I guess it don't matter, right? You can still see it, I guess, right? I'll leave it right there. That's a good spot. Now, right now I haven't updated anything. When I first opened this as a rule, because all my junk I got on here, you know, I click on this update all, see, and it's slow, so it takes a second. It kind of annoys me sometimes. I'm in a hurry. I have something on my mind, and then this thing takes forever to update. There it goes. There, if you notice, this changed. I should have pointed it out. But everything did update for me. Now I've went ahead and on the registrations, I use those for my organ drawbars I've saved. So I don't have, you know, you don't want to set it up every time you go to play. You know, you want to just push the button and there it goes. So I do have some set up on here, and I thought I'd do a little song for you and let you hear. It's just a simple song, Till There Was You. Young people won't know what that is. And you can use this like a synthesizer. If you want to get in and make the adjustments, I mean, this thing is something else. Using this. Because without this Ides program, this perimeter editor, I would have gave up on the organ on this keyboard and probably trashed it. But because I went ahead and loaded this and figured out how to use it, it just came out with a nice organ sound that I really like. Don't get me wrong, I like the B3 clones and all that. Yeah, I had an A100 I played for a long time. I really love my A100. It's a different sound, you know. But not everybody can have an A100. They don't have space for it. And a lot of the clones are really good if you want that type of sound. This is my other keyboard that I use for all my styles and things. You know, it's up to date. I'm not going to give what it is because I don't know if I'll get sued or not. I want to get sued, not this week anyway. But it has a wonderful organ. But if you want to get away from the lusty speaker sound and you want a nice clean organ, I played on my X66 for a long time. I still turn it on, and I'm not comparing what this does to the X66. The sound is it's not the same. It's the combination of the way they built the organ, that big tone cabinet, all that. But anyway, it's a real good sounding organ. I mean, if you amplified this thing right, and it could get some good big speakers for it. I'm using a surround sound, believe it or not. I found this surround sound at a yard sale, and I paid $10 for it. And I think it sounds great for me. You know, maybe you won't like it. But it's hard for you to tell because I don't know how good this is going to sound when I play for you. Because I don't know the playback. I played it back earlier and I was getting some noise. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and just do that song for you. Because I'd like to say, I don't know how many minutes we have on these YouTube things. So let me do that for you. And then I'll get back to you. Okay, here we go.